all the yeller. And then that's the backside of Pikes Peak. Drilling, blasting, moving rock, leaching, recovery, reclamation. Deer in the yard.
Couple of babies.
Hello, Mama. Oh, there's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How cool.
I don't see the male in there.
Walking through right now. That's called the crosscut of a gold mine. Now, crosscuts, we have over 10,000 miles of this stuff, and if you could imagine, about 25% of that was actually hand drilled out by candlelight back in the day. So, if you would have got to work 130 years ago, they would start you off hand drilling. Now, the reason they're even drilling holes is for dynamite. So that's how they're drilling, 6-foot holes, you guys. They would start you off with this baby bull steel, and then they would give you a graduated piece of steel until you had a 6-foot drill steel. Now, I know this isn't 6 feet. Yeah, there we go. So that's about 40 pounds, guys. Just imagine what 1,100 would be like. And this is about 150 yards away from a standard pattern blast going off. I did him at the wrong time because I still want to tell you guys about this jackleg drill over here. Jackleg drills are very, very prevalent in this area still to this day. We started using them in the 40s in this district, but they actually cut through the Pikes Peak granite so efficiently, we still use jackleg drills in this area. Now, when I talk about Pikes Peak granite, you guys, a lot of people, get your pictures while you can, guys. Now, does this look like gold to you? A lot of people are like, what are you talking about? How balls like that up there, that's actually Epsom salt growing off of some sulfur. So sulfur is the yellow stuff. What else do we have? Ooh, the orangey is going to be just iron mixing with some sulfur. So right up here, I don't want to flash anybody in the face, but you see that really blackish, darkish stuff? Yep, that's iron up there. Oh, you're going to start seeing a lot of cool stalactites. We got a fully formed, well, it's a big old green stalactite in the next room coming up here, but. Oh, God, wow. Yeah, isn't that pretty? Isn't that crazy? Yeah, keep on coming in, please. Keep on coming in here, guys. Yeah, they all paid 25 bucks too. We want to make sure everybody can see. So if you guys are actually leaving the parking lot today, you can see where the Queen Bess pops out of the ground. Yep, it's right up that hill, so you can turn right or left on the parking lot, out of the parking lot on that gravel road. If you look up that hill, off to the right a little ways, it's about 4th ways up the hill off to the right, you'll see a giant plateaued mound of dirt, and that's where the Queen Bess pops out of, you guys. But it's just kind of cool to think because this is how they used to mine all the highest grade out. So we have about 500 of these stopes in this district.
All this air been compressed up, pipe down.
Isn't that awesome? It comes from the surface. So right behind the departure area where you guys loaded up, we have 3 giant air compressors and then 2 reserve tanks as well, just in case. But yeah, it's all air nowadays, but it used to be compressed steam that was fed from the surface as well. So just kind of cool. Everything we do down here is fed from the surface. It's all basically, it's really interesting. All of this stuff runs off of under 100 PSI. So yeah, it's pretty cool. All right, guys, here we go. Yeah, the throttle ever gets unstuck. so many kids that go on this, they're like, that's it? And I'm like, sorry guys. Alright, you guys, welcome to the Molly Kathleen Jump Underground. If you were working down here 100 years ago, number one, these guys are always getting paid really well, in between $4 and $5 a day, so you're making really good money. But also, you have the safest job, you guys. 90% of your job was just sharpening drill bit steel. So if you guys see those drill steels, actually we have a bunch everywhere if you're looking around, but 90% of their job was just making sure those boys had sharp drill bits to work with. And then yeah, that supervisor's bike right over there, that was the best job you could have, but you would have to work your way up to that position. You were getting paid $5 a day, so almost double what a doctor and lawyer could make in one day. But the thing is, you guys, you'd need 5 years of blasting and 5 years of drilling experience before they would let you be a supervisor. So, they're really good jobs to have underground. Probably smart, but now if I could get everybody on the rocks and off the wood, I'm going to show you about 10% of mining in this district. Yep, on the rocks and off the wood for me. This is winds mining, so it's basically like they're sinking a shaft under their feet. It's one of the toughest mining things you can do in this area for the fact that you're drilling and blasting and having to shovel all this up and over you. So very, very tough work. On the rocks and off the wood, guys. I don't want to hit anybody with a 500-pound bucket today, so. I'm going to show you how they're going to extract gold ore from those bins. Apron works. Oh, it jumps it out. Yeah, you're safe to come out now, guys. But before they had this 1-ton system set up, they were using these little buckets. So you can imagine going from little buckets to 1 ton. But as you're looking up, I always like to show this off to people too. This is the Molly Kathleen stope. So that other stope I showed you, they had the help of piston air drills to help blast all that out. This is what a stope looks like when it's hand drilled out by candlelight, you guys. Yep, that one they were working on when Molly was still alive. Make a, you know, it really doesn't make it up to them, but yeah, I think we still feel bad because I think there are, 13 donkeys? Their budget for the last 10 years has been close to $1 million for 13 donkeys. So, I mean, they're doing really good and, you know, people are always donating, but now does this look like, does that look familiar? No? Yes? Yeah. That's where you came down from, you guys. So we're going back up. And I do want to tell you a little